So now we're gonna go over how to fold a furniture pad, okay? It's important to keep these furniture pads as neat as you possibly can. When you have a lot of pads, you don't want them to fall over. The last thing you wanna do is clean them up or, fall over while you're carrying something. So a lot of times, you're gonna pick them up from a piece. Now what you wanna do in general is you wanna keep them up in the air and kind of shake them off so you have dirt off of them. You don't wanna fold them on the ground where we just walked all over. So kind of shake them off. You'll meet the top ends together here. Kind of shake it again, keep it nice and even, and then fold it in the air in half. Now what you're gonna do is you'll see your stack, you wanna kind of fold them the fat way or the width way as opposed to the long way. That way they stack up nice and neat. When you have a lot of pads, if you do them long ways, they won't stack as high if you have them long ways. So I'm gonna fold this nice and even. You see how my sides are even, everything like that. I'm gonna place it up here on this stack. It's nice and neat. And then if I'm closing off the top of the stack here, what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna wanna ratchet it. So there's this strap here. It's what holds the pads, and this needs to be strapped before you guys head out, before you go to your unload or back to the shop or anything like that. Because the last thing you wanna do, like I said, is, pick up a bunch of pads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook it under. You can see it up here, get some nice tension. And then what I'm gonna do after that, and this is the same thing with ratchet straps here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it tight first, okay? And then I wanna make sure that I have this nice and even. And I want the ratchet part kind of flush with it, okay? So we don't wanna have a knot in here. It's a lot harder to get out. This is gonna be flat with this. After I pull it tight, I'm gonna crank it tight a couple times. Not too much so it's not crazy hard to get out. Crank it enough, and your pad stack should be good to go.